So we just picked up another project. It is a 1999 Yamaha YZ125. I saw it on Marketplace. The guy originally wanted $1,000 for it, and then he went down on price to $800. So picked it up for that. It seems to be a decent frame and everything. I like that it's painted. And everything seems to be pretty solid on it, like the wheel bearings and stuff, they feel all right. And the swing arm bearings feel okay. The front wheel bearings I've already checked. As you see, I've been kind of working on it. But for today, what I'm going to be doing is taking apart the top end and seeing what's going on with that. It looks like there's some damage there to the head. Someone must have been prying with a screwdriver or something. But anyway, we're going to take the top end off and then see what it looks like in there. He said it has a brand new bottom end, but to me, I don't know how true that is. So we'll see how the crank feels. And then it also did come with a carburetor, and the cool thing is it actually comes with a FMF expansion chamber. And on my other YZ that's around back, it has a shorty FMF silencer. So I can run a full FMF exhaust on here and you know, be pretty set. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to buy another cylinder for it, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead and rebuild the top end just so I know what I have. It needs a head, so I'm gonna have to buy one of them, and then I'm just gonna go through the whole thing and then make sure it's gonna, you know, be reliable, because my crank actually went out on my other one, and whoever put that engine in there, it's the wrong year engine. So whatever the nut is that they put in there on the other side of the swing arm, I cannot get it out. So that engine is basically stuck in the frame until I can figure out another way. But that one's gonna cost, you know, about $300 to $500 depending, just to rebuild. So I went ahead and got this one, and it seems to be, like I said, a pretty solid bike. I'm definitely taking these I don't know why people do this, man. My other one had these on there, but they'll be taken off. And I mean, I love that the rims are basically immaculate shape. But yeah, I'm super happy with it so far. I mean, the bottom end does spin over, it does go through all the gears. Now, I'm really debating on keeping it white or if I want to go with a blue. I don't know yet, we'll see. But first things first, I'm gonna get it running, and first thing I have to do is, like I said, take the top end off and then see what that looks like all down in there. So we'll see after I take it off. All right, well, that came off pretty easy. Luckily, I don't know if it's lucky or not, but the bike was actually taken apart. Not taken apart, everything was kind of set on there before I even worked on it, so I didn't have to take anything off. I can just pull it off. So anyway, here's what the bottom end looks like. The piston looks to be in okay condition, but the rings, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna have to figure out the bore size and everything and just order a brand new top end, because I mean, I don't know about that right there. So let's check out the crank. It's got a little side to side action. Let's see if we can't get the camera to focus. Okay, I don't feel any up and down motion at all. And just, let's see if there's any kind of crunching noise in there when we turn this over. It looks like it's a decent crank, but I just don't know about it being a brand new one, because you see the wear marks. I mean, I don't know really how long this would have been done anyway, so he could have done it a while back, but I mean, it feels pretty good. I'm just trying to see if anything comes up from the transmission. It looks kind of dirty in there, but we can clean it up. Just trying to see if the crank actually picks up anything from the bottom of the engine, like any kind of metal shavings or metal chunks that I'll have to be concerned about. I'll definitely flush the bottom end anyway, but I just want to make sure that nothing's gonna happen to where I can't have a reliable engine like the other one. So, but yeah, good news is I'm gonna use the other one for parts bike. So it already has brand new tires and stuff on it already. I'm just gonna swap those over and put them on here. I'm keeping the rims on this one, but I'm just gonna swap out the tires. And good thing about this one too, the shocks are not blown, so that's freaking amazing. On my other one, that's like riding a trampoline. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good purchase, guys. It does, I don't know what kind of bars these are. It says Pro Taper, but I'm not sure if that's what the bars are or not. But it came with some aftermarket levers. They're the non-breakable ones, so I'm gonna definitely swap over the other grips too. And again, I don't know if I want to keep it wide or not, but I definitely like the look of these fenders though, man. They look pretty good. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna have a full FMF on there. So I see also that I'm gonna have to buy the what is that called? It's the damn, what is it called? Anyway, I can't remember what it's called right now, but I'm gonna have to buy that as well. But I might just go ahead and buy a whole new top end for this thing and just say screw it and do it right. I'm gonna see if I can't take the engine out and literally clean the whole thing and go through the clutch. I mean, the clutch, it engages. You know, I haven't tried it to see if it rolls at all, but it's not a very long clutch pull. So, and it sounds kind of crunchy up here, so I'm thinking we're gonna need to do throttle cable, or not throttle cable, clutch cable. And so I got all that on the other bike. So it's really gonna save me some money and time. But it is a shame that I have to rob parts off that other bike and I can't really fix it right now. But anyway, guys, so stay tuned to the channel for the updates on this thing. I got, like I said, some parts to buy. I got to figure out the bore size and everything to get the right piston. And I don't know. It's hard to tell if this piston was aftermarket or if it was the one that even originally came with the bike. The guy said that it had an Athena big bore kit that it came with. And I'm not sure exactly, and I don't think so because it says 124 centimeters there. So I don't think this is a big bore kit, which is fine. It'll just make parts easier for me to find anyway, so cool by me. But anyway, the guy was super nice. The bike actually broke his back window. I don't think he knew too much about bikes anyway, but who knows? You never know. I think it's gonna be okay. It's gonna need a lot of love. But the brakes actually work too, so that's nice. And it has back brakes. Yes. It's like not even in my vocabulary. Anyway, guys, stay tuned to the channel, and then you will see a later update on this bike. Now, this isn't just another idea that I've had. Really stuck on running the blue seat or the black seat. I'll put the black seat on and give you a comparison. So just let me know what y'all think would look pretty good. I'm kind of digging the blue seat. I think it looks pretty good. All right, let's put on the black one and see what that looks like. All right, and this is the black seat. Yeah, I think I really dig the blue one, man. It just, to me, it looks better. And it's also a nicer seat foam too, because this one, I like the taller seat foam from that one has. And this one's just a little too low for me. But, who knows, I mean, we'll see. We'll just all see whenever I get it running, that's the main thing. But just an idea, let me know what y'all think. Let's get rid of these old grips. I'm just doing a little bit of tidying up on the bike. I want to throw the ones off the other bike on there. So basically any part that I'm taking off that bike I'm replacing with the ones that's on here, just because I want to preserve that frame as much as possible. It's going to have to go back in my shop until further notice. Okay, the rain's starting to pick up now, thanks a lot, Florida. So I don't really have much time to prepare anything, so I'm just going to slip them on. Okay. Other side. I don't know, mate. Probably should be doing this one. I'll just take up, put it on there for now. But I'll end up redoing that, and the rain's coming even more. All right, so got the Pro Taper grips on there. It's better than the other ones. Let's go put these on that other bike and go inside. I gotta put my tools up before they get rained on. Just doing some things off the camera. It quit raining. That's Florida for you. So I got my other number plates on there from the parts bike that I'm basically gonna have to call it now. So that's what it is. That's what it's been. It's been a donation bike basically. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. I don't know. Still kind of, I don't know if it's a good mix of white and blue. I've always liked blue dirt bikes. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me, but for now it'll be this way until I get it running and can save up some more money after buying this thing. And really just see where we go as far as time comes, you know. But it's looking pretty good now. It's starting to come together. But I adjusted the levers and stuff. This one needs to come up a little bit more, but it's not bad. I moved the clutch up, and as you saw earlier, put the grips on. I might do different colors for these because the green doesn't really go with anything. I might do gold or something, but I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for the most part. I like it a lot. But I may swap the airbox over today, but I think it'll just be in my way of rebuilding the engine, so I'll keep all that off. And all this is just placed on here for now, so. And it turns out, man, I drilled these holes exactly where they need to go from the other bike there. So that worked out too. I may reuse these, I may buy new ones, but they definitely need to be cleaned up if I'm gonna reuse them. So, yeah, lined up good there too with that one. So we lucked out on that. We're lucked out on quite a bit of things on this bike so far. And luckily I have, you know, the same frame as this one over there. So it works out in that favor for spending money because I already have all this stuff to do the bike. And the chain looks really good condition. That's perfect, man. I think it's a good buy. I think it's gonna be a nice bike when I get done with it, for sure. Hopefully it'll be reliable though. That's the main thing.